I describe my teaching style as super interactive, extremely energetic, and it's almost like I'm putting on a Broadway performance and I want my audience to be part of that performance.
Branding is creating a rich, consistent, and clear meaning system that defines what you stand for.
I cannot express to you how much I love being a professor. You are an entrepreneur of ideas. You really have 100% degrees of freedom to create the kind of intellectual and creative environment that you want to create. I think I am charting something a little bit unique and different. We live in a world where I don't have to simply publish a paper to the small group of academics. I can disseminate my information to them, but also not just through the journals, but through social media, through contributing with networks and going on and talking about the research on air and things like that. So my research focuses on trying to understand how do consumers use brands as a way to express something about who they are or who they want to be. For me, there's been an opportunity to work with lots of different brands, lots of different community groups, lots of different public policymakers, politicians, all kinds of target audiences who would be interested in understanding how my research can help them become better at what they're doing. The PhD project is a natural bridge that connects the best in class in terms of research and what's going on in terms of the business world and in markets to these corporations that need that information so that they can be maximally successful in what they're trying to do.
I think that being a professor makes me better at everything I do because I can think faster, I can speak better, I'm more creative. I like to be different. With this job, you can learn whatever you want. Yeah, I get paid to learn, so why not learn? I believe everybody is capable, everybody's smart. It's when you're bored, when you're not engaged, that you don't learn the material. So if I can keep you excited, you can learn. I'm an accounting professor, but numbers tell stories. They tell tons of stories. I mean, all a financial statement is a big collection of stories. All the Queen's Horses is going to be on my headstone when I pass away. It's gonna say Kelly Richmond Pope, mother, daughter, friend, wife, and all the Queen's Horses. That's what it's gonna say. It is the project that has literally changed my life. Doing a documentary is research, but it's not research in the traditional way that we think of research. I'm not a filmmaker, I've never gone to film school, but the skills that you learn as a PhD student transfer over to what you need to be a documentary filmmaker. With a paper, you're asking a question, a research question. In a documentary, you're asking a research question. Mine was, how does one person steal $53 million and get away with it? And what's the data or who are the people I need to talk to that can help me answer that question? All the Queen's Horses went to screen in 13 international film festivals. It won 2 HBO Best Documentary Awards, streamed on Netflix from 2018 to 2019, still lives on Amazon Prime. I have a different take on what I think research means. I think it should have an impact on the world that we live in. We are accounting thought leaders, so we should be a part of those conversations, not away from them.
The PhD project was instrumental, and has been and is instrumental in my life. Having a support network is so important because it allows you to feel like you're not on an island. It allows you to understand that there are people like me who I identify with that are also going through this journey at various stages and can help me in my journey.
You know, the PhD project is what I would describe as a safe place for academics of color. And there's not a lot of us, but community is important. So putting us all in a group where we know each other from people from all over the country was really helpful. And sometimes you don't have resources or colleagues or advisors or supporters at your own school, but if you know that you have them just in your universe, that's really what the PhD project offers.
The mission of the PhD project is so critical because students that are non-traditional students need to see faces that they identify with behind the podium. Every single time I teach a class, at some point a student comes to me and says to me, "Your class changed my life, and here's why." And it's those moments that when they happen, it really impresses upon me the power and importance of this job, but also the beauty of the ability to impact others and their lives. Being a role model is a huge responsibility, but I love it.